And there was negligence on the part of our consultants, saying that the route that originally designated is encroaching on the runway protection zone. And then we move in the business section, then we have to condemn properties. Have you condemned properties?
We have not condemned any property.
Nothing. And you have not conducted any archaeological inventory survey?
There is some in progress.
Because some of those really hit the business sector, buildings and all.
Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working with the property owners in getting the necessary consent, working with them to do the necessary archaeological inventory survey.
Okay. You haven't acquired anyone?
In the airport section?
None?
None.
Okay.
We're starting the process.
And lastly, what's your estimate on those properties, assuming that you're going to condemn it?
The estimate as
the acquisition costs.
I don't have the total cost for that segment at this time, but I can provide that information. And some of the, I can go generally over the process. We do an appraisal, independent appraisal. Then we have another independent appraiser who does the review, and if the value is over 500,000, it goes to FTA for their concurrence as far as the fair market value for the property. So some of the values is, we're going through the process of getting values now.
What property have you acquired that you have to dig underneath the building? Is that beyond the stadium?
Beyond the stadium, there's
That's the one you acquired beyond the stadium. Yeah. It's only one.
Only one, but there's another one that we're in the process of negotiating a settlement.
And you said you're not going to acquire it until such time that you have completed the archaeological inventory survey?
Well, on some, Councilman Cachola, some of them we need to acquire because of the fact that it's right in the building. Yeah, at this time. So far as our our survey, it's within that section they haven't found anything.
Okay. If I recall, the full funding grant agreement is not going to be signed until all the process is done. And that's on the 20 mile. Even though you have a letter of no prejudice. Okay? So, you haven't completed your archaeological inventory survey. You need that completed before and submitted to FDA before you'll be able to have FDA assess whether to grant the full funding grant agreement. Correct?
The FDA, authorized to start acquisition when we got the record of decision.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where our, the starting point was. We did not start any acquisition until we had full authorization from FDA to begin the acquisition process. As you know, council member, acquisition and relocation is something that we need to carefully do. Therefore, the longer the lead time we have to do this phase, the more we can do a better, do a good job.
My last question is, what's your timeline to complete the archaeological inventory survey?
That, I don't have that information at this time, but I can check for you.
Because you need that to be able to sign a contract with the federal government for a full funding grant agreement. Because you got to have the full amount and full vetting of all the lines proposed. So those are the things being done. So you don't know that.
I don't have a status on that, but I can check for you.
Thank you.